Hey everybody, I'm the Ranting Monkey, and today we're going to talk about a lot of stupid shit surrounding the Muslim travel ban. I wasn't sure how that last video would be received given how different it was from what I normally do, but you guys were very supportive. You're amazing, and as a thank you, we're going to fling poo all over the place. It was a very busy news weekend that started when President Trump signed an executive order that, among other things, banned immigration from 7 countries with volatile political situations and heavy Muslim populations. As we should have been able to predict, social justice warriors lost their shit. It's one clusterfuck of a situation, and we're going to break it down with our old friend Riley Dennis. But first, let's talk about that executive order. It's not that I have an issue with the ban, but I do have an issue with how it was implemented. I'm no expert here, but this does seem to be in violation of the 1960s law that made it illegal to ban immigration based on national origin. There is some wiggle room here, but I don't like when presidents issue executive orders that change law. That is not how the system is supposed to work. Trump should have taken this to Congress. Yeah, I know it wouldn't have passed there because Republicans are too goddamn afraid of the media to do the right thing. Somebody might say they're Islamophobic, and then what would they do? Bunch of damn pussies. Still, I didn't support Obama when he did this kind of shit, and I don't support Trump doing it either. That said, I don't want to hear any whining from liberals about this shit. You cheered every time Obama overstepped his constitutional authority. You loved his immigration executive order, and now you want to act like it's a horrible thing? Go fuck yourselves, you hypocrites. I tried warning my liberal friends of the dangers of a president with too much power. He isn't supposed to be a king. But you short-sighted morons can't be bothered to learn about history. You just see the founders as evil white men and refuse to see the brilliance of the system they gave us. But hypocrisy never stopped in SJW, and they won't let it stop them now, will they, Riley?
In my last video, I talked about the Muslim ban, but it wasn't official at the time.
That face he made at the beginning of the video is the same one I had the whole time I watched this reactionary moronic drivel. It's not a Muslim ban, you idiot. We'll come back to this later. People with more time than brains came out to protest the travel ban, like these guys. I love the sign in the lower right corner. God bans no one. Fucking moron. God and Allah ban the shit out of people. God designed a special place for people who don't follow his rules. It's filled with fire and brimstone and is ruled by a fallen angel. Do you think she realized she was comparing Trump to God? The outrage got so stupid the hashtag deleteuber started trending on Twitter. New York City cab drivers were upset by the ban and refused to service JFK Airport in New York City for about an hour. Because that's how liberals respond to everything. They throw a fit like children and refuse to work. Uber didn't join in, and now the radical morons have decided they need to be put out of business because they did their fucking jobs. What is it with liberals and not working? Is jobless some new gender? But my favorite was this stupid post from the Facebook page of Occupy Democrats. A judge put a stay on the portion of the order that stopped people arriving in the country, those who were already in flight when the ban took place, from being detained at the airports. These idiots want to take credit for it. That's not how the court works, you stupid motherfuckers. The judge acted on their interpretation of the law. Your silly protest had fuck all to do with it. God damn, you guys are dumb.
And now it's official.
Oh shit, Riley needs attention.
And really bad things are happening, and I can't, I had another video planned to go up today, and it just feels wrong to have it go up because how can I not talk about this? This is so serious.
I'm super serial.
People who are permanent residents of the United States, who went through a thorough vetting process, who got a green card, who came here legally, who have probably lived here for years. They have a family, children, relationships, a job. These people are being denied re-entry into the United States because of this law.
There was some confusion about that, and the administration cleared it up. Permanent residents are not banned. The wording left it where they could be, but yesterday the administration said their re-entry is of national interest. You didn't know that at the time you were hyperventilating about the ban, but hopefully this puts one less twist in your lacy knickers.
This is not about illegal immigration.
Hey, you got something right. This is not about illegal immigration.
This is not about national security.
Actually, that's exactly what it's about. It's about the fact that our vetting system sucks, and these are people from war-torn or very volatile countries, and we need better controls in place in our immigration system. But don't let that stop you from putting on a display of utter fucktardery.
Someone who was nominated for Best Foreign Language Film and won't be able to come to the Oscars.
Oh, the humanity! Not someone who can't go to the Oscars. Oh wait, shit. This means some fucking actor's gonna get up there and bitch about immigration and it'll be all over the news for a few days. Damn it, Trump, see what you did here?
People were literally like on a plane coming here when it was signed, and when they got off the plane, they were told they couldn't enter the country, even though they did everything legally and everything should be fine. Like people who are on business trips or just visiting family are now trapped outside of the country, away from their children, away from their spouses. Like, how do you not empathize with that? How can you look at these people and think that that's okay?
I don't think it's okay, and neither did the administration, which is why they fixed it. Why are you so emotional over this? I think we might be watching Riley have his first period. Have some ice cream, throw on a chick flick, and cuddle with your favorite stuffed animal, Riley. Everything will be okay.
These people are being banned because of the country they are from. And those countries were chosen because they're Muslim majority countries, not because they've done anything particularly wrong.
They were chosen because of their political climate. You're actually going to prove that here in a few moments, and if you weren't allergic to logic, I wouldn't need to point that out.
A fact, not an alternative fucking fact, a real fact. And yet the people being banned are Muslims from 7 specific countries. The few Muslim terrorists there have been in the US have been mainly from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. And this ban does not affect any of those 3 countries. It just doesn't.
Digging your hole deeper here. Your contention is that you can tell these places were chosen because they're majority Muslim, because no one from those countries has killed Americans. So what about the other Muslim nations?
This is not about national security. This is about Islamophobia. It's about racism.
Okay, we get it. It's about Islamophobia and racism. Wait, racism? Muslim isn't a race, you sad, sad little man. Racism? What the fuck? Anyway, what about all the other predominantly Muslim countries? Americans have died because of those people. Were they banned, Riley?
In the last few years, right-wing, white male Christian terrorists have killed more people than Muslim terrorists in the United States. That is a fact.
Well, sure. If you use the new definition of terrorism you radicals have designed to bash Christians and excuse Muslim violence. Anyone who kills and happens to be a Christian is a Christian terrorist. But a Muslim who tells us they are committing an act of violence in the name of their God, well, he's not a real Muslim. I know you just had to get in your white cis male bashing, but can we please, for the love of all that is holy, find out about the status of immigration regarding other Muslim nations?
And yet the people being banned are Muslims from 7 specific countries. The few Muslim terrorists there have been in the US have been mainly from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. And this ban does not affect any of those 3 countries. It just doesn't.
Finally, this is the part where your brain should have kicked in. If the ban was about Islamophobia, all Muslim nations would be affected, you stupid bitch. By the way, the countries that were named came from the fucking Obama administration. Obama also banned travel from Iraq back in 2011. Guess what? That wasn't a Muslim ban either.
It would not have stopped any of the terrorist attacks that have happened in the United States in the last few years.
That sounds like the gun laws liberals want. That wouldn't stop any of the mass shootings we've seen yet are somehow desperately needed. But that's a different topic.
We are a country of refugees, built by refugees, for refugees.
What the fuck are you talking about? We are not a nation of refugees built for refugees. Stop just saying whatever stupid shit enters your mind. We are a nation that got sick of the king's shit and told him to fuck off. We are a nation of the people, for the people, and by the people. In that sentence, the people are American people, not refugees. We take them in out of kindness, but the nation was built for those who want to be a part of the American way of life, not for people who want to come here and try to set back civilization by 1,000 years. You claim to be trans, for fuck's sake. Why are you so accepting of Muslims? Have you read their holy book? Your claim to be lesbian makes it okay for them to kill you, you dumb motherfucker. And spare me the Bible bullshit. Judaism and Christianity have both gone through extremely liberal transformations. There isn't a Christian country on the planet that tosses gays off of roofs or stones women for being raped. We're done. Seriously, just fuck you. You claim someone calling you a he is violent, but you get all butthurt over a president who, while I believe he did it incorrectly, is trying to protect people like you. Islam is not peaceful. The radicals of Islam are not the ones blowing people up. The radicals are the ones who are peaceful and are just trying to live their lives. The murderous ones are following the words of Allah. You ignorant son of a bitch. You are advocating for people who would kill you if they could because a book told them to. Seriously, fuck you. That was only about half of this idiot's video. You can watch the rest at the link below if you're a glutton for punishment. And that's going to wrap up this one. If you enjoy watching me verbally bitch slap SJWs, feminists, and other random morons, please consider a monthly Patreon donation or purchasing a Your Life Makes Me Sad shirt or mug. All proceeds go to various utility companies and grocery stores. Thank you for watching. I'm the Ranting Monkey, and I will see you next time.
This is so serious.
Nobody will listen to me but cereal!
Your life makes me sad.